Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great day so far. Hey, so we're diving in and making dinner. And there's a couple of things I wanted to show you. So if you're brand new, my name is Stephanie. Welcome to the Keto Mom page. We have 4 girls. My husband's name is Steve. We have 4 girls. We homeschool. So this whole staying home and doing everything from home really is the same. Our life is the same and yet different, right? So it's just interesting. It's interesting on a play of emotions and everything that's going on. But anyways, we have not stopped cooking. We have not stopped working out. And so I thought I would come on here and share what we are making. It's super, super easy. So as you're tuning in, I need you to do this just because it's fun to see where you're tuning in from. Where are you tuning in from? And I would love to know, what are you making for dinner tonight? Are you making dinner? There are a lot of places that actually still have drive-throughs. So have you, over the last week or so, I'm just curious, who is supposed to be locked in, borders wise? So we're currently in Florida. For those of you who are like, why are you traveling with your family? We don't live in Florida. We actually live in Kentucky. Usually in Kentucky, we travel a lot, but we actually came to Florida and we're staying in a resort almost 2 weeks ago. The resort closed. Our friends and our CEO live, we can see the resort in their house, and they have a guest house. So we just popped over here and we haven't left. So we've all been together for already 2 weeks. We're going to stay together till probably Easter. So we just stayed in Florida. We're not traveling around. We're not going places. So for those of you who are worried about the family and the girls, we're just fine. And we've been confined in this home for almost, I don't even know, 10 days. And we're not leaving till at least mid-April. So I promise you we're being safe. But how are you doing? How are you doing mentally, right? How are you doing physically? So we're making chili. So it's the easiest, and my chili, there's nothing special to it. I just ground it up because we've got 7 kids, 4 adults, and 5 dogs in this house. I know, but it's going great, and it's a big enough house, it's perfect. So I'm just making a whole lot of hamburger, and then this is funny, but this is actually what I use for the sauce. So I use the Ramos homemade. I like this sauce. It's the lowest carb. I think it's a great option. So I use 2 of these. I think I've got 4 pounds of hamburger. I use 2 of these and I just season it myself. So I use some garlic and some chili powder. And then I cut up vegetables. So you can put in tomatoes, peppers, onions. The kids like celery in it. So we keep it so simple. That's it. Then we top it with cheese and sour cream. So nothing fancy. I think chili is the easiest meal to make, especially for big families. So we've had things like chili, we've been grilling out, we've been making tacos, anything like that that's just super simple, because I've heard who feels like they've been living in their kitchen. I have more people going, oh my goodness, I've never cooked at home this long in my life. I'm going to be a professional cook when I'm done with this, right? So I would love for you to share, what are you having? Because it gives everybody ideas. Because what's great is the grocery stores are still open, right? So you can either order and they can bring it to you curbside. You can order online and things are being delivered to your homes. So really you still should be able to eat and choose good options, right? You don't have to live off of ramen noodles and Spam. You guys, I grew up on Spam, and I'm not kidding. My dad would say that's the best meat in the whole world. Anybody else grow up on Spam? This is interactive. You guys, I need you to respond. I need you to respond. We have some great friends here, but still I'm like, I want to tell with my friends and my family, and I miss my sisters and my mom. So anyways, we are making chili. The kids love chili. I'm making it early enough so we're on East Coast time. Where's everybody else? I'm making it now because I like it to sit over the stove for a couple hours. So the kids will probably jump in the pool, and then we'll eat in a couple hours, and it'll be nice and seasoned and delicious. So all the vegetables and the meat are ready. All I'm going to do is add this and have it sit on the stove for a good chunk of time. So I'm going to show you a couple things because I want you to understand the tactic of how this whole keto diet is working, right? So when you're just starting, when keto became a little bit more popular, which it's been around for years and years and years, just so you know, companies started using things like cauliflower or keto, and I always say the tip is to flip. So just because it says cauliflower on the front or keto on the front does not mean it is still a good option. I'm going to give you an example. These were delivered to our house, and it says cauliflower pretzels. And I was like, oh my goodness, look how how cool that is. Did you know that you can make cauliflower pretzels? You can make anything out of cauliflower. But if you flip it over, it still has cornstarch, it still has cane sugar, it still has syrup, it still has vegetable, so I'll give you an example. 40 sticks, it's probably let's say a half a cup, is probably 20 grams of carbs. So sometimes people look at the front of it and they go, oh, that's a keto option, that's a low carb option, I'm gonna eat these. Well, if you're really if everybody's different. Some people are eating keto, some people here are low carb, some people are just drinking ketones, some people doesn't matter. There's lots of ways that you can do this. There's no perfect way. But I want you to be very well aware of, just because it says something on the front, you need to flip it over and look at the back, okay? So that was one example. I wouldn't eat these. The kids will eat them. It's not a big deal. Another example, there's a lot of pizzas floating around that say cauliflower pizza. This one actually isn't as bad, but there's ones that I've seen that have 40 grams of carbs in 2 slices. So when you flip it over, 1/3 of this pizza, I'm guessing it's 2 slices, it's a really small pizza, just so you know, has 16 grams of carbs. So you could subtract 2 of it, let's just say 15 grams. Oh, if you ate the whole thing, it's 48. So again, you can make a cauliflower crust super simple by getting some cauliflower rice, Parmesan cheese, some eggs, and baking it. So again, is it a better option? Kind of. I just want you to be very well aware, just because it says cauliflower on the front or keto, it might not mean that, most of the time you can make all of this stuff from home with just the simple ingredients, and it's a way better option. Is this making sense? I hope this is making sense. If you're just tuning in, what are you making for dinner? Because we're making chili. And then lastly, somebody sent these to us. Has anybody seen these new Pop-Tarts? So our kids love Pop-Tarts. I love the legendary peanut butter that they have. It's really, really great. This company is great. And so if you flip these over, there is 21 grams of carbs in one Pop-Tart. You can subtract 8 and 5. So you could subtract 13 if you really wanted to. So there's still a little bit higher carb. It's a better option than a regular one. So it says 4 net carbs. I don't know how, they subtracted the allulose too, because allulose, it says, what is allulose? It is an ultra low calorie, weird, long word with the same taste as sugar. I don't think it tastes the same. So we tried one of these this morning. I am not a Pop-Tart lover. I am not a snacker for breakfast. I'm either going to intermittent fast or have bacon or sausage. I would not go to these, but it is a better option. But again, the tip is to flip. So it is a better option. Is that making sense? I just want people to be aware. I always say, flip things over, look at what is in your food that you're eating, and choose the best option. So we don't mess up good for perfect. So our family, everything is not organic. Everything is not homemade. We just do the best that we can. The biggest thing is we don't eat if we're not hungry, drinking a lot of water, and trying to cut down your sugar, especially during this time with a lot of sickness, because sugar feeds sickness. So I hope that was helpful. The tip is to flip. What are you having for dinner? Please share, because it gives other people ideas. The stores are still open. You can order groceries to your house. Has anybody done that? We've been doing that a couple times through Amazon. Amazon Market, which, did you know there's an Amazon Market, which is super cool? I didn't know that until a week ago. I know, I was living under a rock. Maybe you know that. So we've been doing, again, grilling, chili, tacos, different hot dishes, super simple. And again, there are restaurants open. You just have to call and pick up at the curb. So maybe you're doing that tonight. Maybe you're ordering out and you're picking something up. What are you having? So we've got people having taco salad, Mexican rice, cauliflower. I think cauliflower is great for anything. I just think it's better if you make it yourself. So there's so many things that you can make. So continue to tune in. Welcome if you're brand new. Post new below. Our family is just keeping moving, keeping the kids motivated and busy, really. When they tell me they're bored, I'm like, oh, when I was little, I used to have to go outside and find something to do. So the kids are playing with chalk right now outside. We've got chalk going on. We've got windows decorated with, have your kids take whiteboard markers and draw and decorate the windows. So when people walk by, we've decorated windows with like window things from Amazon, and Easter's around the corner. So I'm guessing we're still going to be locked in for Easter. Are you jumping in the pool?
Yeah.
So we've already colored Easter eggs. Big Mac salad, that's super good. Has anybody colored Easter eggs? And if you haven't, put it on your list of things to do. Easter eggs, hard-boiled eggs make a great snack for the afternoon, or egg salad for lunch or dinner. And the kids had a great time. And then we've been doing Easter baskets. So let me tell you guys all a simple trick. Amazon Prime has not been within the 2-day window. Some of the things that are not deemed a necessity are actually pushed out for weeks. So one of us had to make a Target run, and we just are kind of grabbing a couple things if we end up still being here. So I told my sister, I said, hey, you might want to be thinking of this if you're going to do Easter baskets, because there's a lot of stuff that you can't order online. You're actually going to have to physically go to a store and get something, or have fun. She's like, maybe I'll just give all the kids $10 and they can buy something. So are you doing Easter? We'll probably be doing Easter in our homes. We love to watch church online. And so, I don't know. That's what we're doing. We're all getting resourceful. We're keeping a positive attitude. We're fueling our bodies the best that we can. So with that, I would love to hear from you. What are you doing? Are you preparing for it? What are you making for foods? Are you ordering out and picking it up? Are you making food at home? And then press the share button. Sharing is caring. So a lot of people just need some encouragement and some ideas. So when you share your ideas of what you've been making for meals, or the groceries you've been buying, or the meal, anything, right? Anything that you share on here, especially meal ideas, especially for big families, that jogs other moms or dads' memories to go, hey, we haven't had tacos in a while, or oh my goodness, what is that Big Mac taco salad, or we should make some chili, or hey, we should grill up some brats. Like, it just gives other people ideas. So collaboration is currency, and it's not just my page where this is you, it's about you too. So we would love to have you let us know and give us feedback. What are you making? Press the share button so other people can see. And that's it. So I'm going to finish making our chili. Again, this is what I'm using as our sauce, and I just season it up. Super simple. Meat, veggies. This, we top it with cheese and sour cream. So you guys have a great day, and we will talk to you soon.